Hello, thought I'd do a quick video on how I'm preparing for this next challenge lock that I'm making. I'm having a blast doing this. These are some pins that I've made up for it. Pins may or may not change, I have no idea. What I do know is that I will be putting this into a Schlage SE1 keyway, and some of the things that I have, and this might be overkill, but I do have a couple cores. One of the cores is just a standard core. The other core is has a few different things. So the first and sixth hole are standard. The second and fifth hole are undercut. And then the third and fourth core hole are threaded. So that way I can play around with different driver pins and key pins and those to see if how they react. I also have two Bibles, one threaded and then just a regular one. And so all thread, I typically take and pin these up to see how they interact, how they feel picking, and I'll do them one at a time just to kind of get an idea and also to see how they hold up. Something else that I had put together as well is this guy right here, which has all the standard Schlage sizes. See, I have an undercut here and a thread here just for the heck of it. But otherwise, we got size 0, 1, 2, all the way to this 9, which barely reaches the shear line. And I have those cemented in there, so I can also drop, I can take my pins if I want, and we'll take this guy, see if I can grab them in a more effective way. And we're going to drop them into, let's say, there. So I know on a number 1, there'd be a lot of slop there. He also fits pretty well. Actually, let's see what he does on the 0. That's pretty cool too. So I'd be able to put him on a 0 and have a lot of movement on that fella. And the same thing for, let's find, this is a mushroom pin. I like the pin to come here. I like the pin to sit somewhat deep to be able to get maximum movement, and so number 1 works well there. I haven't decided on what key pins I've done kind of this T key pin and a serrated one so far. Like I said, this might change, but these are some of the things that I do. Like I said, I pin them up, mess with them, and see how that goes. Oh, on a public safety notice, PSA, while using a Dremel, I was messing around with a pin and pin, and while I was messing around with that pin and pin, my drill bit that I was using to drill out the piece started getting very warm, and I could see it in the brass, and before I had time to stop the Dremel, the drill bit broke, came out of the hand vise that it was in, and went right through both of my shirts into my chest, nearly taking my nipple off. It was rather hilarious, and yet a little bit scary. So I always wear safety goggles. Now I think I need to wear a bulletproof vest, apparently. But just be careful when you're making these things. Standard shop safety. You never know what's going to go flying where. So that's all I have for you guys today. Can't wait to get this pinned up and play around with it and see what it's ultimately going to do. And then hopefully do a little bit of a write-up and then send it out as a challenge lock. Guys, have a good one.